Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, ponies and gentlefolks? This is the one, the only Criticism Guy 2009, aka in December 2011. The rest of my viewers and followers know the rest. And subscribers. Before I begin real quick, this video is brought to you by the one and the very only, extremely fancy, because one of my roommates works at this really kick-ass hotel out here in 702. It's Reese's Pieces. He's actually $8 over there, which is super pricey, but I get them for free because my roomie always gets discounts and shit on it, so it's a win-win situation. It still tastes the same thing when you can get it like for $1 at the 99-cent store, so I have no idea. Sorry about that. I have no idea why they sell them for $8, maybe because of tourism and shit like that, you know. This is the second biggest entertainment capital of the world besides New York and LA and maybe France, I don't know. Other than that, real quick, what I wanted to talk about, hopefully you read the title of the above. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I was still doing a lot of research on it. I'll probably talk about it more on my Nintendo Free channel, so if you want to know more information about it, I'll probably put a video on there instead because I still haven't done a lot of research on it. A lot of people have been talking about this since Thursday, maybe Friday. Not a lot of the mainstream media has been talking about it since Monday, but I already know how much disinformation, a lot of lies are on there, so that's why I don't watch that. I haven't watched it for like 4 or 5 years already, so other than that, without further ado, let's begin. This whole Christopher Donor situation thing that's been going on, and my thoughts and feelings on it. Well, so before I begin, I'm not racist towards any black or African American that's out there, you know. Got a lot of respect and loyalty towards you people, no matter if you're Latino like me or white or Asian, you know what? As long as you treat me with respect and loyalty, you know what? I'll give the exact same, you know, type of feelings back for you, you know? You got the utmost respect for me. So, I know there's a couple of people on, like, YouTube that watch me that are African American that are real chill. You know, there's some that I'm subscribed to, like TT Traxon, you know, Root TR Topics. He's a real cool guy. Well, Mellow Mike, you know, and there's a couple other people too, but that's going to take forever if I go through the list of how many African American and Borneo black people I'm sub to. So, and they got way more subscribers than I ever do. They got like either in the hundreds or the thousands. So you know what? I got a lot of respect for them. So other than that, let's begin. So Christopher Donor, where do I begin? Because, shit. This whole thing is just a straight out hot mess, I'm telling you people. Because I know there was like, as I know George Potato was talking about, he was saying there was like a Missing Panto, I don't even know what it's called, a manifesto, that's what it was. There was a huge manifesto on Facebook about it, saying that this guy who killed like 2 women or something like that, he was a former, I know he was a former LAPD police officer that went AWOL, unfortunately. And you know, a lot in the media, and it's funny because first it was all these things last year with the shootings in the theaters with the Dark Knight thing, and then you had that mall shooting in Oregon, then you had the real big one, the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting that happened in Newton, Connecticut. Now you got this whole situation on. The only 3 I know that have been shootings this year is that University of Texas one, the one down there in Houston or Dallas or something like that, and then another one, Taft, California, that happened like the second week of last month. And now you got this one going on with the officer going crazy and apeshit because he wanted revenge over the LAPD because I think he shot one of the chief officers, which is the lieutenant, the one that controls all the officers in LA. He shot one of his daughters or something like that, and now he's out for fucking revenge because he got kicked off the force, which, let me tell you something about police officers and my feelings towards them. I mean, no offense or disrespect for anyone that's out there that has like a mother, a father, a brother, cousin, uncle that is a police officer. It's just that a lot of them, 90% of them, usually are corrupt little fucking bastards. And I've seen my fair share out here in Vegas, Metro police officers. Some of them, they are kind of like assholes. I'm not going to lie about that. Especially the real young ones. The ones that are real young or my age, they're complete fucking dipshits. I cannot tell you how many times they've given me a hard time. And I had never done anything wrong. I'm a law fucking abiding citizen, but usually it's just racial discrimination most of the time, you know? Especially the little white douchebag motherfucker. I hate those little bitches, I'm telling you, man. Especially when I'm walking my own business, you know, if I'm messing with my hat or my little hoodie or something, they automatically assume, oh, he's got a fucking gun because he's Hispanic. Oh, he doesn't have no fucking paper, so he's illegal, you know. That's why I really fucking hate police officers most of the time. But there are very, very few of them. There's probably like a handful of them at least that do have respect, and they treat other citizens like fucking human beings and not fucking numbers or ID cards, you know? Other than that, you know, besides all that, you know, I'm not trying to make this into a rant or anything. I just wanted to make this really quick. The whole Christopher Stevens situation, That was the one that died in Benghazi, my bad. Christopher Donor, excuse me. As far as he goes, they said like he might have ran out to Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. I wouldn't be surprised if he either leaves the country. I mean, because if it was me, I was a fugitive on the run, and I was a dead man walking, I'm leaving the fucking country. There's no way, because even if you try to go to another state, you still will get killed. All that information, all the evilness that you did, people that you killed and destroyed and murdered, it will file you in a state within less than probably an hour. Especially with the way the internet and YouTube and Facebook is, they track motherfuckers down with less than a fucking hour, and you're fucking in jail or you're fucking dead. So that's why it feels me. If I was in this situation personally, I would get the fuck out of the country, change my name, you know, start a whole new other life, probably South America, or if I can get a boat or something, probably go all the way to China, Japan, Europe somewhere, you know, learn the ways of the cultures and start a whole new other slave. Completely different person. That's what I'd do if I ended up killing somebody, which I would never do that, of course. If I had to kill somebody and take somebody's life, it's only hypothetically speaking, if I had to, only if I had to. That's only if my life was being threatened or somebody tried to kill me. I would do it in defense. I wouldn't be doing that out there like one of those government psyop things that tell people to kill all these motherfuckers for no reason, you know, and get brainwashed by them. I would never do that. Never succumb to the government, ever. There's a lot of corrupt fucking bastards that are up there. There's not even that many at all. Maybe like 1% of them is probably nice, but the other 99%, assholes, pieces of brainwashing dickheads. That's what they are. Yeah, I'm probably going over 10 minutes on this, but you know what? Long story short, with this guy, Christopher Donor, I know they said he had like 2 daughters and like a wife or something like that. Once we leave behind, there's like a $10,000-$20,000 rewards to see if anyone has caught him, either dead or alive, doesn't matter. And a lot of people were saying, especially the alternative media industry, they've been saying he might have been on Obama's kill list or hit list. Because there is, if any of you people that are watching this, he probably does got a fucking hit list or something of certain people, certain individuals that try to step up to the tyrannists and to the government that tells them to fucking, if they get out of line, too out of control, if they're preppers or homegrown terrorists, yeah, they're going to get in the hit list and we're probably going to be dead. Hopefully to God I never get in the hit list, because if I ever find out I'm on that fucking thing, I'm getting the hell out of the fucking country. You can guarantee that. And I know Spanish like crazy, so I'd probably go anywhere in South America or something like that. And I'll live there forever if I have to. I don't care. Other than that, yeah, that's really all I had to say about this whole situation. I really do feel bad for his family that he had to leave behind. Now, and the way that the mainstream media is going to spin this off, this is going to either another Trayvon Martin case, Floyd Mayweather case, O.J. Simpson case of 2013. Because the second time O.J. Simpson tried to get away with murder, Kim Kardashian's dad, Robert Kardashian Sr., he wasn't there for him. That's why he ended up getting locked up in jail permanently this time. You know, I heard like last year, I think it was, or earlier this year in January, I heard that he was trying to make bails out of bond, and the court would not let him at all, so he's still in prison. Other than that, you know, I know a lot of Moreno black people out there, they're probably going to end up being on the side, unfortunately, like they do with O.J. Simpson, with Trayvon Martin, even Chad Ochocinco, and even the Kansas City Chiefs guy, you know, the one that killed himself. They might end up being on his side like they do with all the other ones, because let's be real for a second. I'm not trying to be a racist and shit, but like eventually every ethnicity and race does talk shit behind each other's backs. Let's be honest, because when I used to hang out with a lot of Mexicans where I used to go to my school, and unfortunately I'm kind of guilty for this too, especially when my adolescence is age, I used to talk a lot of shit, and I'm telling you, tons and tons of fucking shit behind people's backs, like whites and Asians and blacks sometimes, because we didn't really give a shit. You know, I wasn't a racist or a supremacist or anything, because, you know, if I did hang out with another race outside of mine, you know, I would have respect for them, you know. They showed respect back to me, I'll respect them back, you know. But if they get out of line and want to talk all this shit and kick my ass, I will put a foot up their ass. You can trust me on that. Other than that, you know, yeah, that's really it. With the whole Christopher Donor situation, excuse me. That's really all I had to say on it. That's all I had to speak on it. A lot of corrupted cops in this world, unfortunately. There's a lot worse, especially out in Mexico, where I used to go to a couple times back in 2004 or 2005. They're a billion times worse than they are over here.